The uprisings that began several weeks ago across the Middle East surprised and shocked the Iranian government at first. But once they realized they could handle the unrest that it inspired within their own country, they've moved quickly to return to their previous aggressive program, taking advantage of new opportunities, especially in places like Bahrain and Yemen. Although Iran has improved its relations with Iraq, Turkey, strengthened its ties with Syria, these countries are by no means natural long-term allies of Iran, much less clients, and they could quickly turn against Iran in many situations. The opposition that sprang up around the elections of June 2009 reflected a deep satisfaction on the part of many Iranians with the current regime. It surprised both the regime itself and, in fact, many of the members of the oppositions who didn't believe that things would move that quickly. And like many in this audience, I would like nothing better than to see the end of the Ahmadinejad regime. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you to the organizers of this symposium and to the Iranian American community for not giving up, for never giving up. Before I begin my own remarks, I want to read a letter from General James Jones, formerly of the Marine Corps, former National Security Advisor to President Obama, who wanted to be here this morning but could not. But he sent this letter. Ladies and gentlemen, I deeply regret that I cannot be with you today to join with you in the mourning of the horrific loss of life in Camp Ashraf to yet another unprovoked attack on unarmed civilians by Iraqi forces. This most recent attack should never have happened. It certainly should never happen again. I want to express my condolences to all who lost family members and friends in this attack by the Iraqi forces. I join Secretary Clinton in her condemnation and in her demand for a full and complete investigation of circumstances leading up to this tragic incident. I also hope that the United Nations will also conduct a full investigation into the events of last week as well. The mounting awareness over the issues of the security of the people living at Camp Ashraf and the appeal for delisting the MEK has now reached a point where it should be possible to make the adjustments necessary to our national policy. Those who planned and executed this attack should be held accountable for their actions, and we should lead the international effort to do everything possible to ensure that a similar tragedy is not repeated. Signed, James L. Jones, General, U.S. Marine Corps, retired.